My name is Brenda Barbosa, and I am a student of Shantae's neuroscience course. And the reason why I took that course is because I had a personal experience with brain illness a few years back. My mother was diagnosed with brain cancer at the age of 70, and it really shocked us. I mean, it was a surprise to everyone because my mother would be what you would consider the epitome of health. She never smoked, barely drinks, is not a big fan of fast food or eating out or any type of like preservatives, canned foods, that type of thing. As you can imagine, that launched me into a rabbit hole of trying to find as much information as I could, not just about her tumors, but about the brain in general. I'm a writer, a journalist, and a researcher, and I became obsessed with learning more about the brain. And what I discovered was that despite all of the technological advances, the brain really is a mystery to the world. Shantae's right. We know a lot about brain illness. We know a lot about brain sickness, but we don't know enough about brain potential. Why wouldn't you want to know more about it? And why wouldn't you want to begin to tap into everything that it has to offer, right? I mean, we look after our teeth, our muscles, our eyes, but yet our brain remains so ignored in many ways. Shantae, I think, she's amazing. The reason why I became such a fan of hers is because not only does she know what she's talking about in terms of the science, and she has the training and the background to support her work, but she does it in such a way that it is accessible to the average person, to the lay person. She doesn't bog things down too much with scientific data, although she does include enough of it so that you feel that the different parts of the brain, that you can identify them with the proper terminology, and that she does a nice balance of data, science, and anecdote to support your professional work, to support your personal work. I think knowing more about the brain allows us to not just be better leaders and better coaches and better employers, but also allows us to be better parents, better friends, better neighbors, better lovers. And so I absolutely support her work, and I am an absolute neuro nerd. I can talk about this stuff all day long, and it's just so fascinating to me. Take care of your brain, and your brain will take care of you. Ciao for now. Mwah.
Hi, this is Jazz. I am the Chief Transformational Officer for Mad Miracles. We're a transformational training company, and our focus is on transforming individuals' lives to achieve greater performance. I'm also an energy empowerment coach, and today what I wanted to speak to you about for a moment is one of the most effective tools that we utilize in transformation and empowerment, and it's a tool that each of us has, and it's the brain. So the better we are at understanding the capabilities of the brain, the better we are at achieving greater success and utilizing it as a tool to achieve greater results. So what we focus on are the neurotransmitters and how to shift behavioral patterns that have set us back, how to transform limiting beliefs by, again, tapping into those transmitters. So I want to invite each of you who are coaches, or if you're just looking to transform your life and your thinking patterns, to check out Shantae Taylor's Neuroscience for Coaches. Very effective tools, again, that can be utilized in coaching others as well as transforming your own life. And use the brain, change your life. One of my favorite quotes by Woodrow Wilson is, I use not only the brain that I have, but all that I can borrow. So go out, transform your brain, and borrow the brain of others to create a better life for yourself. Neuroscience is not just everyday science. It is everyday transformation for the brain and for your life.
Hi there, my name is Carrie Kruger, and I am a professional coach. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm a mom, a wife, a sister, a friend, and a volunteer. I'm a passionate lifelong learner, and I'm really excited to be here with you today to give you some nuggets of what the OptiMind coaching program, the neuroscience coaching, meant for me in my life. When I first came across Shantae, I found her on Facebook with Coffee with a Neuroscientist, and I was really excited to learn more about that. I've been trained in healthy relationships, soul psychology, addiction. I used to be a former matchmaker, actually, and then that led to relationship coaching, life coaching, and business coaching. But I've also been in the direct sales and network marketing arena for going on 17 years, where I've had a lot of success. Life changes all the time. Dynamics change, you grow into who you are and what you want. And I love that this came at the perfect time for me, because I was looking to make a transition from a company that I had outgrown, and was really looking for some guidance, a paradigm, right? Understanding my leadership skills, the way my brain works, also having to go through some difficult decision-making processes, leaving a six-figure income and going into startup mode. So it was really helpful for me to be able to, put into practice neuroscience, taking care of myself, understanding how my brain works, exercising, hydration, diet, male, female brain, right brain, left brain. It's critical that we as leaders understand our brains and we're able to teach others about their brains. I think we can all get along better. We can have peace and fulfillment if we can pay attention to our brains. So it came at the perfect time for me. I was a new empty nester, a move to Colorado. I was a new grandmother and looking to make a change in my professional life. So looking at nutraceuticals, looking at neuroprotectants, looking at science, trying to find my way, my next company, was really important. It was critical, and understanding what a difference that could make in people's lives was part of that process. I messaged her immediately. I knew just intuitively that this was something I wanted to do. Looking at, brain supplements, neuroprotectants, I wanted to have that skill set, that knowledge to be able to share with people. Also from a training perspective, training a new sales force, whether it's, stay-at-home moms, retirees, students, people leaving another company, fellow leaders, learning from other leadership styles. But also important to me as I've matured as a woman, understanding the male and the female brain, and being able to have my gifts, my intuition, my skill set validated, right? And really crafting that brand, who I am as a female entrepreneur and a leader, and being able to inject that into a mostly male leadership team. So really excited to be here. What I've learned is that everybody needs this, whether you're a parent, whether you're a coach, whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, just getting along with people. I think every college student should have this as a course personally, but that's just me. We'll work on that, Shantae. I would highly recommend getting registered. I've already sent a lot of friends and family to the program, and it really did change my life. It's an ongoing course. She's building. She's such a force. And if you want to be part of our neuroscience community, building leadership, building authenticity, learning from a non-fear-based mentality, teaching people how to get along, how to de-stress, how to focus, how to get things done, basically how to live out their dreams, create their vision, and go after it. I did the certification in leadership and entrepreneurship, which was really important to me. And it's been invaluable for me in my latest journey, my latest chapter in my life, and I'm really grateful. So highly recommend the program. You can do it as you please. Follow along, listen to audio. Shantae does a great job of putting this course together. Her live calls are awesome. She always records things. You can go back and study and apply it to what's going on in your own life. I think that we're all lifelong learners, and if we can teach people how to use their brains better, our whole planet, our whole civilization is going to be way better off. So thanks, and cheers to you, Shantae. I'm excited for the future.